Pakistan appears to have flattened the COVID-19 curve with an average of fewer than 2,200 new cases a day for the past few weeks. That's down from around 6,000 a day earlier last month. The coronavirus has badly affected the economy, with estimates that almost 20 million people will be left without a job. Michelle Muhyiddin reports more than 40 million are expected to slip below the poverty line.
29-year-old Ahmad Jan was working as an assistant in a marketing firm. But when COVID-19 struck, he lost his job when his company shut down. Though he has a bachelor's degree and a technical diploma, he's struggling to find another job.
अब के जो हालात हैं वो बहुत मुश्किल हैं, क्योंकि अब तो एक तो अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट ज़्यादा हो गई है और दूसरा जॉब्स मिल नहीं रही किसी को भी। जहाँ भी कभी जॉब के लिए जाते हैं तो एसओपीज़ के लिए वो पहले कहते हैं जी हमारे पास ऑलरेडी हमारे पास बहुत हैं मुलाजिम, अब जगह पूर है और हमें बंदे नहीं चाहिए। जी मैं इस ऑफिस में जॉब के लिए आया था इस प्लाजे में, लेकिन यहाँ भी मुझे मायूसी का सामना करना पड़ा।
Pakistan's economy was already struggling before COVID-19 struck, with the government facing a liquidity crisis. The pandemic has only made it worse. Though the government has lifted the various lockdown measures in late May, hundreds of workers are still being let go every single day. And the government has estimated that 18.5 million or 30% of the workforce will become unemployed due to the pandemic. While economists are predicting the economy will suffer a colossal loss of up to $15.5 billion US.
When your country's economy is not performing and not growing even 1%, and when the population growth is 2.5%, you know that you are going negative. If you are earning 100 rupees this year, so in coming year you would be earning only 96 or 95 rupees. The incomes are gone. The volatility is high.
The industrial and services sectors have been hit the hardest. Those earning a daily wage as well as contract employees and low-skilled workers are the most vulnerable.
In an economy of Pakistan's stature or Pakistan's style, it is very pertinent for the state to intervene and support the private sector to sustain the difficulties caused by the shutdown or by the lockdowns, to thwart the baneful effects of the pandemic COVID-19.
This has raised pressure on Prime Minister Imran Khan's government, which came into power with the promise of creating 10 million jobs in its 5-year term. The reopening of the construction sector and some other low-risk industries, as well as cash assistance programs by the government, has provided some relief to the workers. However, for most Pakistanis, life is very stressful. On one hand, people are facing unemployment and hunger, while on the other, the deadly coronavirus is still very much a cause for concern. At the end of the month, the country will celebrate Eid al-Adha, a Muslim festival of sacrifice. There are fears that people will abandon their precautions and crowd into shopping bazaars, mosques and livestock fairs, causing COVID-19 cases to spike again. Michelle Muhyiddin, CNA, Islamabad.